Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Nasu with Fight for Kidneys. Here we come to talk about kidney disease, how to protect your kidneys, and how to keep your kidneys healthy. Also, on the same note, we also talk to those people who have kidney disease, who are going through dialysis, who have gone through transplant, and how to encourage them and so that they can live a thriving life and know how to work around their condition, or if they are going through dialysis. And tonight I want, before I go further, I would ask you to please subscribe, like, and share, because sharing is caring. I say that with a lot of humiliation, and I humble myself when I say sharing is caring. Why do I say sharing is caring when I ask you to share? Because I'm here telling you, helping you navigate through kidney health or kidney disease, through dialysis. And when you share, you encourage somebody else who is going through dialysis, somebody else who has a chronic kidney disease, and maybe they have not been into dialysis yet, and you encourage them. I'm here to encourage people and say, yes, that's not the death sentence. You can thrive with kidney disease, you can thrive with dialysis, you can thrive even after transplant and when you're still taking those medications. So today I have a different topic, and so make sure you subscribe, share, and like, because when you share with somebody else, you don't know who you are helping. I have shared some information, and people come back and say, hey Susan, thank you for sharing, that was really kind, it helped me look at things in a different way. I'm a nurse by profession, and what I share is just as sharing information. I'm not here to give you treatment option, to tell you what to do to get your kid. I'm not a doctor, let me just put it that way. I'm a nurse, and I can only what I'm doing right now is educating you. Let me make it clear. My topic today is about those people, if you have chronic kidney disease, and you're going through dialysis, or you have had transplants. Here I'm here to talk to you on where you can help your kids adjust with your condition, with your illness, with your treatment, and even post-transplant. And most of you who have children, you know children are like sponge. They are always curious. They see and absorb everything they see. So they might have a lot of questions, and sometimes you don't even know how to answer those questions because you're afraid, and you're like, how am I gonna answer these questions? But you should not be afraid. I'm here to encourage you and tell you, you can answer those questions they might have, and any other question that you think they might have, you can chat to me and ask me how to answer it, and I can tell you. I deal with a lot of patients who have young kids, and I ask them, how are their kids coping? Because I like talking to my patient and see how they're doing with their treatments, how are they doing with their personal lives, how are they doing with their activities, how are they doing with even their marriage life. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so these are the questions that they might ask, and the kids might ask. One of the questions they might ask is, why are you sick all the time? So depending on which stage you are in, so some of the people might not even know they have chronic kidney disease. They might not even know their kidneys are not working. They might be feeling tired. They might be feeling sick because they have toxins building in their body. They have fluids building in their body because their kidneys are not functioning. So you explain to the kids, what do the kidneys do? So the two things that I can tell you the kidney do is that it's easy for the kids to understand is that they clean all the poison from our body, and that's what it get rid of it through the urine. And then they get rid of all the fluids, the extra fluids that the body doesn't need, so that fluids does not build in our body. And that's the simplest way, is that the kidneys clean the toxins, and they get rid of the extra fluids from our body. So if my kidney is not working, then I might feel sick because I have poison in my body. I have fluids and I'm not able to breathe. They also ask, why don't you pray with me anymore? You probably was very outgoing, very active with your kids. You are running, you are taking walks, you play soccer with them, you do a lot of things, and now you're not being able to do. Let them know that because the kidney is not functioning, you might feel tired. You might not have enough blood circulating in your body, because your kidneys also help with that red blood cells, blood production. Just say the blood production, and don't even go into the scientific part of it, so that the kids can understand, and tell them, hey, mommy is being seen by a doctor, I'm taking medication, I'm getting treatment, and when I get treatment, sometimes I feel better, sometimes I might feel a little bit tired. And then they might ask you, why do you go to the doctor or this clinic? Like if you're on dialysis, you might end up going to the clinic, and they're like, where do you go? We don't see you this certain amount of days. Where are you? And explain to them, you have to go because your kidney is not working. You have to go to a doctor to get your body cleaned of those toxins and get rid of those fluids, and tell them there's a machine that help you do that. And while you are there, you're being watched. You have to affirm to them you are safe and you're feeling taken care of. Let them know that when you're there, you have nurses, doctors, medical team taking care of you to make sure everything goes well. And that's why you come home and you feel sometimes a little bit much better. And then they ask you, and this is one thing, and people who, even the medical field, people say dialysis people are moody. They are always upset. They are always sad. They are always complaining. They are always this. But people don't understand where they are coming from. So you have to explain to your child why they might be concerned. Why are you so moody every time you get upset? Even when I drop the ball, when I drop something, you get upset. Why you are so upset? And you need to explain to them it's because your kidneys are not functioning. Sometimes those toxins build in your body and in your brain, and it make you feel upset, irritated, and angry. And that's not because you want. And also it might make you feel depressed, because that's one thing with kidney failure, people get more depressed. They also will be concerned, are you going to die? That's a hard question when kids ask you, are you going to die? And sometimes you might wonder how to answer it, because you don't want to scare them and tell them you might die tomorrow or the next day. So the best thing to tell them, right now, you're being taken care of. Yes, down the road, nobody will live forever. You might die, but right now you're now dying today or tomorrow. But it might happen down the road if your kidney, you can get more sick, you are prone to getting infection, you are high risk. Let them know that things can happen, but you're not dying today or tomorrow, and make it simple like that. And the other thing they might ask, will I have what you have? Just let them know kidney disease is not contagious. That's one thing you have to assure them. It's not contagious. But you also have to tell them it runs in the family. It's genetic. They can have it, they might have it, they might not have it. And that's why, because now and you tell them, because I know I have kidney disease, now I have to make sure that I get you checked, and keep reminding you to get those checkups to make sure your kidneys are not failing. And as they go down the road, it's something that you continue letting the doctors know, and you educate them at a young age that even when you're not there, that they need to remember their parent or their loved one died of kidney disease, and they might be at risk for kidney disease, but it's not contagious, so they should not be afraid of giving you a hug, sharing things, so assure them that. And the other thing they may ask is, will the kidney disease be forever? That's a tough question for them to ask, if kidney disease will be there forever. Yes, it will be there forever. Once you are on stage 5, you cannot live as that kidney disease. So tell them, but there's the technology is coming. Things are happening, you will get transplant. The technology might come, but that kidney disease is there. You have something to maintain you. You have that treatment that maintain you, or you have transplant to give you a different kidney. So let's back to the now. The other question they might ask, if you're on dialysis, why do you have a bandage on? Why do you have a catheter on? And you tell them that's where they pull the blood from me, and that's how they return and clean my blood. They might ask, why are you taking this medication? You have to explain to them, yes, I have to take this medication with my food because it helps absorb some potassium from the food, so I don't get too much potassium in my system that might be damage to my heart, might be damage to my bones, might be damage to my skin. So there are those things they're gonna ask. The other thing they might ask after transplant, can they see you? Can they give you a hug? Why are you taking also this medication? And you have to remind them that you have to keep taking all those medication because you have quite a number of medications so that your kidney does not get rejected. And you have to try to tell them, a kidney is like a friend, might like you, might not like you, I hope that helps. And again, I thank you for always sharing, subscribing, and liking, and also for watching. It encouraged me to share more and do more research on the things that I think might pertain to people who have kidney disease, who have or who are going through dialysis. But the main purpose for this channel is to help people fight kidney failure and the ways to prevent the kidneys from failing. And two main things that I always talk about how you can prevent your kidneys from failing is making sure your blood pressure is in control, and your blood pressure is in control, and your blood sugar is in control. Getting it checked on regular basis and knowing your numbers, knowing your kidney function numbers, so that you can be able to detect if your kidneys are failing. Because one thing, kidney disease is a silent killer. People will not know they have kidney disease. They will know when they are too late. And those are the people we call that hospital crashers. They go and crash in the hospital because they didn't know they have kidney disease and their kidneys are failed. So again, remember, blood pressure, diabetes are the main killer for kidney disease. And until next time, take care of your kidneys, keep fighting for your kidneys, and keep them healthy. Again, this is Nasu with Fight for Kidneys. Love you guys.